welcome to Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First, episode 186. It's Sunday, the 18th day of March, 2018, and my names are Dr. Jerry the First Oguzie. Today, I have a piece of advice for you. For your own sanity and happiness, stop tolerating these things today. Are you one of those persons who place other people's interests far above theirs? Then you need to listen to this. Of course, selfishness is not a way of life that is worth encouraging. But the altruistic person must find a fine balance between attending to the needs of others and also attending to his or own needs. And this is because trying to please people by tolerating all manners of bags and baggage they come with can be quite exhausting and stressful. Needless tolerations can bleed you dry of energy and make it impossible for you to function effectively. You can't live a happy, successful, fulfilling life if you are spending all your energy tolerating things that shouldn't be tolerated. Sometimes you need to put your foot down. In my line of work, I hear from my coaching clients, course students, and book readers every month who have been tolerating the wrong things for too long. If you feel like you have been there too, as in you've been tolerating some things, here are some things to stop tolerating in your life. So I'm giving you a list of 7 stressful things to stop tolerating from today. 1, the decision to settle for mediocrity. Mediocrity is a state of accepting whatever is as it is. No questions asked, no answers given. It's not always about trying to fix something that's broken. Sometimes it's about starting over and creating something better. Sometimes you need to distance yourself to see things clearly. Sometimes growing up means growing apart from old habits, old relationships, and situations, and finding something new that truly moves you. Something that gets you so excited you can't wait to get out of bed in the morning. That's what life is all about. Don't settle. Keep moving and keep growing. 2, your own negative thinking. The one who created you did so with all good intentions. He gave you a mind of your own so that you can be your own personal person. So that you can also be a creator like him, churning out new things out of the things he has already created and put in place for your use. Your mind is your sacred space. You can close the windows and darken your space, or you can open the windows and let light in. It is entirely your choice. The sun is always shining on some part of your life. What do you typically think about? How far you've come or how far you have to go? Your strengths or your weaknesses? The best that could happen or the very worst that might come to be? Pay attention to your self-talk. Because maybe, just maybe, the only thing that needs to shift in order for you to experience more happiness, more love, and more success is your way of thinking. 3, other people's negativity. The ability to identify negativity in the form of persons is innate. If you don't value yourself, look out for yourself, and stick up for yourself, you are simply sabotaging yourself. You do not have control over what others say and do, but you surely do have control over whether or not you will allow them to say or do these things to you. You alone can deny their poisonous words and actions from invading your heart and mind. Remember, if you do not respect your sacred inner space, no one else will either. 4, unhealthy relationships. Toxic relationships are like viruses. They destroy whatever they land on, irrespective of the area. Choose your relationships wisely. Being alone will never cause as much loneliness as the wrong relationships. Be with people who know your worth. You don't need lots of friends to be happy. Just a few real ones who appreciate you for who you are. Oftentimes, walking away has nothing to do with weakness, and everything to do with strength. We walk away not because we want others to realize our worth, but because we finally realize our own worth. 5. Dishonesty. Inner peace is being able to rest at night, though you haven't used or taken advantage of anyone to get to where you are in life. Living a life of dishonesty does not pay. In the long run, it may pay in the short term, but in the long run, it doesn't pay. Living a life of honesty creates peace of mind, and peace of mind is priceless. Period. Don't be dishonest, and don't put up with people who are. 6. Inaction. The acquisition of knowledge doesn't mean you are growing. Growing happens when what you know changes how you live. You can't change anything or make any sort of progress by sitting back and thinking about it. If you keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you are getting. The best time to start is now. 7. The choice to mull over past mistakes and regrets. If you feel like your ship is sinking, it might be a good time to throw out the stuff that has been weighing you down. If you're thinking at all about decluttering your life and clean up your space, start with the things that are truly useless, like old regrets, shame, and anger. Let them go. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep reading your previous one. And of course, if you're struggling with any of these points, know that you are not alone. Many of us are right there with you, working hard to feel better, think more clearly, and live a life free of heartaches and headaches. And until I come your way again, this is Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First. This program is powered by Topitup Media and Communication, Nigeria. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening to this broadcast today. It would please us to no end if you continue to visit our podcast. And so to be able to do that, kindly click on the red subscribe button towards your right to subscribe to our channel. In the same vein, also click on the bell beside the subscribe button so that you can always receive the notification for any new podcast we upload. Also give us a thumb up to like this podcast. These help us to grow. And do help us share the podcast to your friends in the different social media sites you belong to. Click on the share tab just below the podcast and share directly from there. The full text of this podcast is on our blog, and would you want to read it, kindly visit the blog. We have a Facebook page where we also post our podcast on a daily basis. If you're on Facebook, kindly like our Facebook page. The links to our blog and our Facebook page are in the description box right below. Thank you for your attention. Do have a very nice day.